The Bird's Revenge, a motivational and moral story. In the depths of a lush green forest, there lived a tiny bird. Despite its small size, it had a heart full of courage and determination. On a fresh green branch of a tall tree, it had built a beautiful nest. That nest was not only its home, but also the center of its hopes. Inside it, the bird had laid its precious eggs, the most valuable treasure of its life. Day and night, the bird guarded those eggs. Sometimes it covered them with its wings, sometimes arranged them gently with its beak. All its dreams and joys were wrapped inside those fragile eggs. One day, when the golden sunlight was streaming through the branches, the bird sat quietly on its nest. Suddenly, a massive elephant appeared in the forest. With every step, the ground trembled as though a little earthquake had struck. His enormous ears swung back and forth, and his heavy breaths echoed through the jungle. The bird watched nervously as the giant moved closer toward the tree. Within moments, the elephant began tearing fresh green branches with his trunk to eat. The bird's heart pounded with fear. Terror filled its eyes because the elephant was moving toward the very branch where its nest lay. With trembling voice, the bird pleaded, "O mighty creature, please do not break this branch. This nest is my home. Inside it are my dreams, my eggs. If this branch breaks, everything will be destroyed." The bird's voice shook and tears rolled from its eyes, but the elephant laughed arrogantly and replied, "I don't care whether your eggs survive or shatter. I am hungry and I will eat this branch. Why should I bother about a weak little creature like you?" Saying this, he stretched his trunk and broke the branch with great force. In a single moment, the bird's nest crashed to the ground. The eggs scattered and shattered into pieces. The bird's hard work and dreams were turned to dust in an instant. The bird's heart broke into pieces. It stared helplessly at the broken eggs and wept bitterly. Its cries echoed through the forest, but no one came to comfort it. At that moment, it looked toward the sky and vowed, "O Creator, I may be weak, but I will surely take revenge for my loss. I will teach this arrogant elephant a lesson." The bird then flew out of the jungle and reached a nearby village. There, in a temple, devotees were offering sweets to their deity. Quietly, the bird picked up a piece of sweet in its beak and flew away. It went straight to a large anthill in the forest and dropped the sweet beside it. Very soon, thousands of ants swarmed over it. The piece was filled with black crawling ants. The bird waited patiently. When the sweet was filled with ants, it picked it up and flew straight toward the arrogant elephant. At that time, the elephant was calmly plucking leaves with his trunk. The clever little bird dropped the sweet right into his big ear. Within seconds, the ants began crawling inside and started biting. The elephant screamed in agony. He jumped wildly, swung his trunk, kicked up dust and crashed into trees, but the ants did not stop. They had gone too deep. The giant lost control and while running madly, fell into a deep pit. Now the once mighty elephant lay helpless, groaning in pain. After a while, he realized it was the bird's clever trick. His arrogance was crushed. With eyes full of shame, he looked at the bird and said, "I thought you were weak, but you have proved that no one is truly weak. Forgive me. I will never hurt any weak creature again." The bird lifted its gaze toward the sky. This time, its tears were of relief. With a soft whisper, it said, "Never underestimate the weak. Everyone has their own kind of strength. All they need is the right moment to use it." Moral of the story: life teaches us never to look down on anyone because of their weakness. They might have a hidden strength or wisdom that can crush your pride. If you can help someone, do it. But if not, at least never harm them. If you like our stories, then share it and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.